Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Moonrunner City. Here's another news quickie. Me and my buddy Bones are here. Say what up, Bones.
What up, Bones?
So we're gonna do a little news today, Bones. And we watched some movies over the weekend. We watched a movie over the weekend. Well, at least they're calling it a movie. So we're gonna review the Apex. Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton. I didn't even know that was Taron Egerton, but apparently it is. Apex. Netflix came out just this weekend, right? Holy shit. So man, I check in my phone a lot during this movie. Right off the bat, my rating would be what we do our ratings out of 10, Bones?
Yeah,
Usually out of 10.
usually.
All right, so for this, IMDb's got it at a 6.2 out of 10. 3. 3 from Commander. Mildly exciting. The plot, very little. Like, I don't know what anybody wants or really is doing. Yeah, man, kind of boring. Checked my phone a lot. Charlize Theron. Apparently, she did a lot of her own climbing. And they saved, like, one of the big shots at the end of her climbing up the mountain, which I thought was kind of wasted because it was, like, already after the climax of the movie. So I thought they kind of wasted that too. So yeah, man, this movie gets a 3 for me.
Wow, dude. That's I'll be honest, it's not too off the chart there, but um I'll go a little bit of a deep dive here. I'll
Okay.
be honest, I was kind of looking forward to the movie. Netflix is usually hit or miss, but saw a little preview for this and I was looking forward to it, and when it finally came out, I got a chance to see it and I found myself lost at times. So okay, so your opening scene to this movie. Well, first off, you only see Eric Bana for a little bit. I hate to ruin it for you. If you didn't see it, too bad. You don't get to see Eric Bana that long. And the way it opens up, the visuals are really cool. You could tell they used some CGI. There was actually parts where you kind of were confused as to what you were looking at until they panned out, which was pretty cool,
Hmm.
especially in like the mountain scene. Um, But this movie, like you knew what was gonna happen. Like you knew everything that was gonna happen before it happened. There was no there was no one-liners. There were no mic drops. No good lines really. I don't know. Didn't do a lot for me. The action was really good. It looked good. The body language was really good. You do get lost in the movie. She does go. There's a part where she ends up going down a river, then going across the like calm stream of it, and then like going and then running, and then somehow ends up back at Egerton's camp. So he's in the woods and he
Yeah.
ends up being a bad guy. He's getting over this big thing that happened in the beginning of the movie. So she's like upset about this, and she's a risk taker and she's an adventurous. And in the beginning, you can tell because she never wanted to give up on the mountain or anything. And it just felt really weak with the connection there. Egerton does a pretty good job acting like a maniac at times. He does this crazy bird call, which is weird also at times. Even after he gets involved, it gets pretty lazy. You don't hear about other characters that were mentioned beforehand. She was put in like a precarious situation with a group of guys, and you see them one other time, but there's no like development of characters in the movie. Yeah, she runs around. She ends up back at his camp. She's kayaking down the river. She runs into like these pictures of these missing people, but then like everything's okay, and she just keeps going or decides to stop for a minute. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
One scene, one scene, she goes to steal a canoe, and she gets her leg caught in a bear trap. The next day, there was nothing wrong with her leg.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Like it was fine.
Yeah, she climbs up the mountain the next day.
She climbed the mountain. There's no wild animals or crocodiles in this whole movie. I don't know how she didn't run across anything in this whole entire jungle. No alligator, no nothing was there.
That's a great point. There was no like of her battling the elements of nature. Like it was just like her against like this guy.
Yeah,
Um,
she wasn't like a survivalist. She wasn't like this major. She was just like an athletic person, just did what she had to do to survive. But there's definitely a lot of unbelievable parts in this movie. Um,
and the thing that you mentioned too about those characters in the beginning that are kind of like bothering her, and you think maybe they'll pop up later, they never show up again at all. Like they don't become anything in the plot at
they
all,
they bother her at the gas station and at the campsite, and that's it.
and that's it. That's it. They basically they're not even her reason for her leaving. Right? She stays there the whole night, and then she runs up into Egerton. It's not like
But then you find out that he was with them, so they're like they never even showed up again later, and he's
yeah.
just in the middle of this woods living this crazy guy. Like it just
And they don't really
there was a lot
give
of
too
missing.
much background with him. That and her background is like you said in the beginning, like it's like a thing of like she wants to hang on to the adventurous lifestyle. She's not ready to give it up. Is that what you
There
got of it?
was
That she's not ready to give it up?
oh yeah, she's living through grief. You know, she's not ready to give it up. Like I said, like she had to make a decision as far as Banner went in the beginning.
But there's no like, oh, she's maybe I missed it. But there's no like, oh, she's coming to this place for a specific reason.
No, there
Maybe
was nothing
later
like it
on
was
they
just a
mentioned
place.
about the ashes.
It was really just a place for the most part until later on. And somehow, I guess she can hold her breath for 20 minutes. I don't know what she can hold her breath super long.
She's
It was a
Superwoman.
little weird. And then she goes to go through this entire map of like adventure to get to where she needs to be.
Hmm.
There was never a plan to get back to the car. There was a plan from A to B, and
Yeah,
there was nothing ever talked about going back or anything.
yeah, like you said, there's no spatial awareness at all. We don't understand where she's trying to get to, and then when she does, like, we don't know how she even really got. Like, we don't understand like how she like backtracked around back to the guy.
No,
Um,
no idea. No
no
idea.
idea. And you know what the
Um,
whole movie felt like? It felt like a B side plot in another movie. You know, like somebody else's like side plot of like, oh, they get stuck in the woods and like they just so happen to ran into this other dude, and like that's like a side plot that ends up happening. And so somebody, you know, like it just felt like not like really fleshed out story. And they were like, oh, but there's still some cool things that we can do with the river rafting and the climbing, and you know, it feels like some earlier movies. Like it felt like Cliffhanger and this other movie called A River Runs Wild to me, where like the family's out in the woods river rafting, and then they come by like some bad guys, and shit happens. And same thing with Cliffhanger, right? They're on the mountain, come across some bad dudes, and shit happens. So same
this
like,
this was like this was like Everest and War Machine together, and this director did Everest, did a bunch of other movies too.
oh really? I didn't know
But
you did
it was
Everest.
like it was a marriage of those two movies. The visuals were good, and that
Yeah.
entire scene of her going downriver,
Hmm.
that was I love the way they shot that.
That was cool.
So as
And then
much as
her like
there's like
flipping over, like she like kind of messes up a few times. That's cool.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
It was shot really well. The visuals weren't bad. The movie, you knew what was going to happen.
yeah, that's
Didn't
my only problem.
like there was the script was simple. Now that one scene where Egerton gives her time to run,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Listen, you got until this song ends, and then I'm gonna hunt you down." That once he played that music, it reminded me of Split.
Yeah, I got split vibes. That was also a check
He
my phone
looked like
moment too.
him. He looked like him, and he was dancing around, and then he went and he left. He ran like he was a monster.
Yeah, yeah. It was a little, it was it felt a little, it wasn't I don't know. He wasn't he wasn't giving me James McAvoy vibes there.
Yeah, no. It is the same guy that did Everest. I liked Everest. But
Everest
as
was
a
okay.
Netflix movie, it came
Yeah,
off as a Netflix movie. This for me is just a casual watch. If you want to put something on, I'll probably just give it a 4.
yeah, yeah. So that's Apex, guys. Commander,
Imagery was nice. It was weird at times,
was that the
but
imagery?
yeah, the imagery.
Yeah, Yeah, I wasn't mad at like the photography. Nothing looked cheap. They all look well made. But yeah, man. Speaking of well made, were you a big
Speaking
fan
of
of Deep Blue Sea back in the day?
heading into some newsworthy news here, gonna jump on the Joe Blow site. Thank you, Joe Blow, for letting us use your site. Good site to use. This gives me, I like this site just because it, you know, gives you good news. I feel like you look at other sites, even, yeah, I won't even mention them, but you look at other sites and there's like boring headlines. I feel like Joe Blow gives you some good headlines that you want to watch or want to get into the articles and stuff.
Interesting stuff. Good genre stuff. There's always
Good
like good
genre.
horror news, sci-fi stuff.
It's good movie news. Like you look at like Variety, you're like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of celebrity shit over there. We'll get there.
Yeah,
I got something here. You'll like the
anybody,
story. Don't worry about it. It's not like
anybody got
J
time
Lo's
for that.
outfits or anything.
All right, run it. What you got
What, for variety or for this?
for this?
All right, for this, we got Deep Blue Sea's director is directing another shark movie.
Over it.
You're over it already. Deepwater follows a flight from Los Angeles to Shanghai and the many people on board. When a piece of luggage explodes, it sets off a series of events that causes the plane to crash into the ocean. As if things couldn't get any worse, the survivors must contend with ravenous sharks. So, yeah, man.
This is ridiculous.
I like this dude. What's his name from fuck. This guy.
Oh, isn't that go back up? Oh, isn't that I Don't Care?
Eckhart. Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, that guy. What happened to that guy?
You're talking about he's in everything, this guy.
He really is, but he's like poor man Jared Butler. You know, if you can't get Jared Butler, you throw Aaron Eckhart in that movie. That's who Aaron
That's not
Eckhart is.
fucking Harvey Dent, bro. What are you talking about?
I know, but he should be getting way better movies than what this might be. And some of the other things he's done in the past.
I'll challenge you on that.
You want to take a look at his IMDb? I mean,
Are you sure you want to take a look at his IMDb?
yeah, take a look at his. Let's take a look at his IMDb.
What has to actually be shown here for you for there to? What are we going off of that he's actually better than you think?
I just want to take a look at it, like the string of his movies after Dark Knight, and just see if there's like an uptick in the quality movies he does. Is that fair?
Oh, after Dark Knight?
Yeah,
I mean, he hasn't done that many movies after Dark Knight.
that's what I mean. Like, I feel like after
No,
Dark,
actually, yeah, he's done a good amount.
I feel like after that he should have been a little bit better.
No, I mean his hitters were after Dark Knight.
Yeah, you got yours. You got something up already.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. So Battle Los Angeles, I Frankenstein,
Olympus Has Fallen. That was
Olympus Has Fallen.
That's a sleeper hit. That one's kind of become popular over time.
I liked him. I think I liked it more than London Has Fallen. He was in Sully.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's a decent movie. Midway,
Midway.
good, kind of bombed, but okay, good, like decent action flick. Line of Duty, didn't hear of it. Yeah, I got not ringing any bells.
Wait, what?
Line of Duty? No clue.
No idea.
So this is like some of the stuff I mean, like Wanderer. I don't know. That actually looks like Homeboy from Game of Thrones instead of Aaron Eckhart. And then, like, look at this. Whoa!
But even like even right before that, but even right before Batman, like he was in Black Dahlia.
He was in some good stuff. Yeah, Black Dahlia, Wicker Man. Thank You for Now. So this was like his coming out party. This one, right?
He was in Any Given Sunday. Thank You for Smoking was a great movie. Yeah, man, he's
Who was he in it? Oh, he was the doctor. Okay. Well, he's in a shark movie where he plays a pilot, crashes into the ocean, and a bunch of sharks pop out. All right, so a new Chainsaw Massacre movie come out. I think we talked a little bit about this on the last episode. About the
yeah,
director.
yeah, same guy that did Obsession, which I've just heard nothing but good things about. Do want to see that. Might be a
Yeah.
rental. I have to rent that.
It looks like he said, is this the guy, Baker? As such,
Yeah,
Baker's new take on
yeah,
Chainsaw
Curry,
Massacre will be a brutal, but also
Curry
have
Buck.
heart. While recently talking to Total Film at a Q&A, Baker opened up about his new take, saying, I'm really excited to do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre that's not just about a guy chasing some people around with a chainsaw. One that has some heart to it, you know? Where you care about these characters and you want to see them survive. But, you know, it's still brutal. So, yeah, he wants it still
I got to be
brutal.
honest. That quote just said, "No, I'm good."
Nerd. That's what
See,
that.
this is what I'm saying. Why? Why? We know what Texas Chainsaw Massacre is about. I'm so tired of this
Have
baby
heart.
bullshit. We got to bring in heart to it and build. No, listen, man. This is about a maniac and his maniac family. Guy has a
Seriously.
chainsaw. They're all friggin' crazy. Like, let's get brutal.
Yeah.
This isn't. It's supposed to be a suspense horror, movie, thriller movie. It's not supposed to be some lovey-dovey get to know the characters and cry when they die.
It's like the
But when
most
they die,
brutal
it's gonna
horror
be
movie
funny.
ever made.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I
that.
mean, you know, just like
I mean,
as far
there's
as like reputation.
like, what are we gonna do? You're gonna love the character and then just gonna kill them brutally? Like, it's like, nah. What?
They're
Like,
just gonna
what are
make
we
it
doing?
lame. They're gonna get, you know, what they mean by giving heart is they're gonna give the chainsaw guy like heart. They're gonna make him like
He's gonna let
sympathetic.
the last person go, or it's gonna be a controversy when he's gonna kill the last person. I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna be. Watch. I'll call it right now. That's what it's gonna be, and they're gonna do super lovey-dovey on the characters that like on like the visitors that are going in there.
Yeah.
And when you don't need that, you just need a quick build foundation of friends going on a trip or whatever it may be. A
Yep.
quick build foundation of the family, and you just introduce it and you scare the shit out of people. What happened to scaring the shit out of the audience and making them just be like, "Ew"?
Yeah, having the friends in there is enough to have like some sort of like substance and story. You know, like you could have some sort of thing where like there's loyalty or whatever. You know, you have relationships there, so you could build off of that, and there you could have like your heart or your message or your theming. But other than that, man, once you get into the house and that thing's running around with the chainsaw chasing you around, there's no need to be like, oh, I want to have
Love
heart
you,
and have
man.
some fun. Like,
I love you, man.
yeah, man.
But then again, I heard Obsession was great. So I mean, don't make it like Obsession. But then again, I'm gonna see Obsession.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep an eye on this, and we'll give our thoughts on. We'll take a look at some of this director's other stuff, and we'll watch this space. Nah, think
Sounds good.
any other
Jump
thoughts
in.
on Texas?
I'm all good on Texas.
Wow.
Jumping right in here to the next story. So John Wick's gonna get another spin-off this time.
Another one.
Ballerina, the first spin-off. Now you got my man, the one and only one of the greatest of all time, Donnie Yen.
It man.
It man coming in with a sick spin-off. You already know it's gonna be sick just because of the action in it. And they put a little teaser out, and let me tell you something. It is like they say up top, it is sharp and stylish.
He's the guy that should have gotten the spinoff, not Ballerina. Like a spinoff is supposed to be of a character that's already established within the movie. Like,
Agreed.
let's take a look at this. Nice, 23 seconds. Let's go big screen. Big screen? Fuck yeah. Hold up. Go back. Do it again.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
hear the ass kicking.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh. Bruh.
Yeah, take my money.
I'll tell you what, man. I'd pay for this over Ballerina.
Yeah, I'll go see this. I'll go see this. And this also deserves. I don't know if would you want to see Keanu pop up in this the way Keanu popped up in Ballerina?
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I
Did
wouldn't
you
mind
like
it.
that
I
in
don't.
Ballerina?
I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
And I think it was forced in there in Ballerina.
Right. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yeah, this one it seems because there's already a pre-established storyline between these two. So.
And they're gonna do a prequel. From what I hear, they're doing a prequel. That would be amazing.
Really? Keanu Reeves or no Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves prequel.
Oh.
He's like, how old is Keanu Reeves? He about to get like
he's 100.
Constantine 2, another John Wick. Like the guy doesn't miss, dude. The guy's career is pretty fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited.
Sign me up.
Do we know what it's rated? Probably not. Hopefully it's rated R.
Rated E for everyone.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, Donnie Yen, man. It's...
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hokum.
All right. So yeah, moving on to the last movie here, Hokum. Look, man, this movie looks fucking crazy, dude.
Tell me, I have no idea about this.
Is
this an actual picture? That's terrifying.
It's terrifying, dude. It's terrifying. I mean, you might as well put the trailer on.
Holy shit. Misanthropic author travels to a remote island in Ireland where his late parents were once honeymoon, planning to spread their ashes. Once there, he becomes embroiled in a mystery that may involve a haunting, forcing him to reckon with his tortured past. Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, man, let's find out together, because I've seen the trailer. I'm not 100% sure what it's about. I've heard nothing but good things about this movie thus far. I'm curious to see if there's any, I'm actually going to see if there's any, what are they saying about it? Yeah, it's IMDb has it as 7.5, Rotten Tomatoes at a 91% already, and the movie's not even out.
Wow, really? I mean, this is the first time this is the first time I'm hearing about this. I'm not usually in the horror movie space, but this is gonna freak me out because I'm not a horror movie guy.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Can you hear it? I don't want to put it too loud.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna try to Oh, hilarious! Look, this is the movie we were talking about with Aaron Eckhart.
Stupid.
Hold up, I'm going back.
One of the members of staff is missing.
This is a good actor to be in.
What about the honeymoon
movie.
suite?
It's always locked.
Oof. Nightmare fuel.
Adam Scott is a great actor. Excellent in Severance.
Yeah.
But I will admit, same producer as Weapons and Barbarian. I can't say that I love those movies.
What's Barbarian?
Barbarian. Hey, what
the fuck is Barbarian?
Hey, I got a question. What's Barbarian? Yeah, this is the one with Skarsgård and Justin Long.
Okay.
And they had this was I don't know, man. I don't know. There was just something about that movie that just, I don't know if what the creature was, if that's what it would maybe not like. I don't know.
And Weapons, you had a problem with the ending?
Weapons, the last minute ruined the entire movie.
The last minute, yeah, and
the last 90 seconds of The last 90 seconds of weapons ruined the entire movie. Prove me wrong.
Do you think it was? I've heard that before, so I haven't seen it, so I can't really say. But I've heard that before. Without giving any spoilers, do you think it was just like too heavy-handed or something?
No, I think they went on some bitch shit.
Okay.
Yo, like, no
Go for it. You can spoil it.
spoilers.
Or if you could,
Like,
you want to dance around it.
Okay, so they're making a prequel, and it's about an old lady. The way it ended, if you took the last 90 seconds out, it was a perfect way to end that movie. Now,
Yeah.
was the movie fantastic? Was it like, it wasn't all that. It was a good movie, but you could have just cut those 90 seconds out and it would have made a better ending. All they did was add on this, like, kind of, you're sitting there, you're like, you're like, what the hell?
Like some
What,
messaging.
like, this makes no sense to me. Like, oh, and 2 years later, and the kids are, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? You're just kind of sitting there and you're wondering why those 90 seconds happened.
Yeah.
And they gave no information really on the on the old lady in the movie. So I knew that, there's going to be a prequel, and they already said they're going to do it now. But this looks good. Hokum looks good. A mask, that face looks crazy.
That face is definitely nightmare fuel. Oh God, yeah.
Nightmare fuel. You're gonna have fucking nightmares.
It's terrible.
Don't call me. Don't call me.
Let's go back. Let me go back to the sharks real quick. That's fucking terrifying, man.
Don't call me.
That's cool.
A little other news out, some stupid stuff. I mean, if you care about Devil Wears Prada, they're already talking about doing a third one. I
Really?
don't even get it.
Because of the box office. Oh, Sam Neill's cancer free. Good for you, buddy. That's cool to hear.
Good for you. Michael Jackson, that movie, like, hit great box office numbers, and people doubted it. Though that a lot of the stuff in that movie is also not true. Not true to real life.
In the Michael
There's
Jackson,
things in there that didn't really happen, and there's things that are not in there that did really happen. So, caveat that. Other than that, it did good in the box office. Show news wise, Ted Lasso finally getting a 4th season. Cannot wait. We have Silo coming out this year. We got Severance coming out.
What about Spider-Man, Spider-Noir? You excited for this at all?
I am excited for Spider-Noir, and I'm glad that Nicolas Cage is finally getting a superhero appearance. Wish he would have got his Superman appearance, but he didn't.
This looks so like crazy.
It's going to mix between black and white and color. You're going to be able to watch it in both. You're going to have an option for color or black and white, and it's supposed to be it's supposed to be watched in black and white. And you get a lot more from it in black and white. So Definitely suggested to watch it in black and white before you ever watch it in color.
Huh. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Now, is this going to be a show? What was that you cut out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I did see on AI that I posed this question to you. If hopefully you know both these characters. Mm-hmm. Who wins in a fight? He-Man or Lion-O?
Lion-O.
He-Man and the Powers of Grayskull or Lion-O and the Sword of Omens?
Power of Grayskull.
Ooh, see, you don't even know.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Okay. I'm going to learn today.
Gonna learn today. But yeah, that's what I got for today. Got just a couple news bites, some interesting stuff coming out. Apex movie. Like I said, it's worth the casual watch. It's okay to not pay attention to it and then to start watching it, 10 minutes later, you haven't missed anything.
Yeah, there's definitely some better other movies to watch other than Apex. But if you're on Netflix and you've watched everything else, sure. Not much happening there with Apex. And that's really it for the news, guys. So come back. We'll do it again. Me and Bones are going to do some more news. And yeah, make sure you hit that like, hit subscribe, throw some comments, tell us what you want to see us do next. And yeah, peace out, guys. Be good. Bye. Tell them bye,
Peace.
Bones.
Bye, Bones.
Later, guys.